Thank you. Frame 5, Barry Hawkins to break.
Oh, here we go. Barry Hawkins breaking off. Looked very relaxed in his mid-session interval. Sat down with his manager, Paul Mount, waiting to come out. And the second half of possibly could be an epic. Both players have played terrific. Looks like he's going to get a nice, easy starter. When I say a nice, easy starter, and that red had just slowed up. It looked like that was going to finish right over the middle pocket.
Yeah, this red's just slightly awkward for left-handed Barry Hawkins. Just got to cue over the yellow a little bit here, which doesn't make it any easier. Very tough when you've just come back after an interval to be faced with an important shot like that. And as you can see, he's given Ronnie a great chance here already. But we've seen intervals turn matches in many sports, including snooker, of course. Had an effect this afternoon in the Joe Perry Ding Junhui match, although Ding did go on eventually to win it.
One. Thank you. 7. 8.
Well, it's into the pack of reds. I can see 2 reds there that are close to a plant for this right corner. But because he caught the apex red quite fully, didn't make that plant.
13.
Unlucky, really. The only likelihood of a red is the one that's just above the cue ball. But it's a shot you can play with a bit of freedom. There's certainly nothing obvious that he's going to leave Barry Hawkins if he misses it.
Miss, what's that? There's nothing in his vocabulary tonight. Again, he just made that look like it was right over the pocket. Full of confidence at the moment, Ronnie O'Sullivan. I mean, some players that have elected then to have gone into the pack of
19.
reds. Well, he has got 3 or 4. Okay, the positional side of him's a little bit awkward. Ideally, he'd love to move the pink out of his road.
20.
And he played that very confidently.
27.
He's not on either red. Great. He's got one to the right centre, one to the left. The one to the right centre. He's got comfortable queuing. Well, comfortabler than the one to the left anyway. You could see then the way he's bridging his hand over this red. It's not perfect. This is thin, this black. Very, very thin. He's looking at it. Say, hold on to your hats. Well, how delicate a shot was that, and how well did he play it? Or does this red go?
35.
So impressive, you know, to carry on after a 20-minute interval, just the way we're playing before it. Oh, how did that red
36.
not cannon the other one? Just squeezed by it. Ah, all of a sudden the Reds are in great positions. Ron is on a break of 36, and there's more to come. Hard to see him missing.
42. Thank you. 43. $50. 51.
Must be great concern for Barry. He really hasn't done much wrong. I think if he'd have been playing Ronnie in some of the earlier matches,
57.
especially the match I remember against Barry Pinches, which I was covering, I think he'd have held a comfortable lead himself.
58.
At the moment, he's wondering what on earth he's got to do to compete.
$65. 66. $72.
Again, already at the point of no return. Playing for the
73.
century now. At the moment, it's just like shelling peas. He's
80.
this is as good as it gets, folks.
81.
This is just like he's down the local snooker club having a knock with the boys,
87.
making it look so easy. It's frightening.
88.
All you can do is sit and admire him. See if Ronnie can slot this red down the cushion. He'll have to take colour on that red unless he drags up for the blue for the century. That's what he's done. He's dragged up for the blue and no win.
95.
Pops the blue for the 100. Doesn't matter if he misses the red across the cush. It's the third century of the match.
100.
Hawkins played that one shot at the start of the frame, the long red, missed it. And he's had to sit in his seat
101.
and watch. And I'm sure he'll be also admiring. Because even though he's sat in his seat and he's
104.
on the losing end, he is part of something very
106.
special that we're seeing here.
$109.
This blue now.
113.
He's already at a break of 114 in this match. He's 1 point to the good and counting.
118.
And that's looking about perfect. He's just doing a couple of exhibition shots.
124.
And when it goes good, it goes good. Little clip on the black. Left-handed. It's a 1-3-1 for Ronnie O'Sullivan. Barry Hawkins didn't do a lot wrong. Missed a long red. Ronnie O'Sullivan extends his lead. Now leads 4 frames to 1. Well, Dominic, what can you say? Just absolutely breathless.